What is up, guys? My name is Evan Gaston, and in this video today, I'm going to show you my exact plan to make a killing in the next 5 to 10 years with Bitcoin. So this is a pretty simple strategy. It's no sort of trading, nothing like that. I'm just going to teach you guys what I do, what I've been doing, how I'm profitable, and how I'm making a fuck ton of money in this market. So pretty much this year, I swing trade. So I'll do trades over, 1 to 3 years. It really depends. Depends on the market, but it's the most well, it's obviously high reward and it's low risk because if your conviction's good, it's a longer time frame. So your conviction really when you're turning short term, it really matters because there's all sorts of like fucking things that can happen in the market to where like we can just dump one day, pump the other, but long term, overall, if your conviction is right and everything lines up, it's pretty hard to miss a trade like this. So pretty much with this trade, I hopped in around 20K down here and I've been riding it all the way up and I'm not planning on selling. I might sell at the top and then rebuy, but it's a very simple strategy and I've been doing this every single time. It's like clockwork. So this is a quick trend line right here, this green line. So pretty much I'm just going to make this quick for you guys and show you exactly where I think Bitcoin's going to go in the next 5 to 10 years. So this is what I like to do. Somebody might hate on me for this. So bars pattern, right? Copy these bars and then I size them up. Bam. So we're pretty much in this multi-year trend, and I think we're going to either stay in this trend or break up from this trend just because of how much volume's coming in from the ETFs and the supply shock. Because, the supply is obviously down in the exchanges. I mean, Coinbase has the same supply as they did as in 2017 now, which is kind of insane. So pretty much if we line things up, to the trend line that we've been on for the past, since 2017, and I think we're going to stay on, this is a very, very simple way to look at it and a very, very simple way to predict when we're going to top out. So on this right here, if we line this up, pretty good, we should top out around mid 200s area. Next cycle, we should top out around 900 to a million, which is, I would say, is pretty accurate because, if we do this, right? So a lot of people, I've never seen anybody actually do this before, but this is a way that I've been able to predict pretty much the exact top on every single cycle, or the past two cycles at least. So pretty much it all goes somewhat of the same distance, right? So if I line this up, say that, let's line that up right there, and then line that up again. It's always pretty somewhat in the same area as to how far we pump away from this trend line. So per se, if I go right here, right, and I move this line over here, and we are to break out, in this area, we break out around here, maybe a little bit farther. Either way, if we break out around here, our target is around mid 200s still. And people ask, like, we're calling for, 100,000, 150,000, 500,000, whatever. And I think that's wrong because I think we're definitely going to stay at least near this trend line. So, per se, if you use this thing last time and measured it the same exact way as we measured the 2017 cycle. So, if we line that up, we would have known that we would have topped out around 60 to 65,000. So, next cycle, I'm predicting at least, anything could happen. You never know. We could go to 80,000 or we could go to $1 million. It just depends on demand, supply, macro, micro, whatever. But this is my base case for the cycle, and I think that we will not go lower or higher than this number. I think we're going to be either low to high $200,000 area, and I think that's definitely somewhat conservative just based off of where we are with these ETFs, especially. This is a completely new market. I mean, the demand for these ETFs is absolutely insane. We never seen nothing like it. And this is the only thing with true digital scarcity. So I think we're definitely going to see that play out. But in the next few years, my strategy is just ride this up. And then another thing as well, this is just a, add on I'm kind of just chatting here, but the pi cycle top indicator. If you don't know what this indicator may make you a lot of money. So pretty much this indicator, right? It uses the moving average. So it uses the 111 moving average, and I believe a multiple of another moving average. I don't know. I didn't make this indicator, but I've been studying it and I know that it works. So yeah, so it's the 350 moving average multiplied by 2, and then it's the moving average 111-day moving average. So pretty much whenever these lines, let me move this back. So whenever these orange and green lines cross at the top of a cycle, it's actually this indicator has always been accurate within 3 days. So whenever these lines cross like around here, it's always accurate at predicting the top of the cycle within 3 days. So this has happened in the past two cycles and it has been completely accurate. I'm not saying it will be accurate the next time, but just depending on how depending on how it looks. I mean, if we're in mid 2000s area and I see this cross, I'm probably going to sell and I'm going to wait to buy back in lower. I know that's probably the worst possible thing that you could do with Bitcoin. I'm always for hodling, yes, but it just depends on who you are and how long you've been in this market. So I know I might get some hate for being like, oh, you're going to sell and buy back in. That never works out. Most people fail. You're going to end up with less sats. This is only a thing that I would do if I was very, very high conviction and I was like, okay, we might go higher, we might go lower. I would only do this if I was like, all right, this is definitely the top. We're burnt out. We're going lower. This is not happening. So I'm probably going to post on my Twitter and make a video whenever that happens, and if I will or will not do it. But either way, we are definitely in the beginning of a massive bull cycle, and breaking this point is such a big deal. I mean, I think we're going to $250,000, and you can quote me on that, whatever. But I think within I'd say within a year to 2 years, we should see about $250,000. And between 2028 to 2032 area, maybe earlier or later, we should get $1 million per Bitcoin. That's what I think. And it sounds absolutely insane. Yes, but it's just not. I mean, imagine when Bitcoin was $5. If I came up to you and told you, hey, Bitcoin's going to be $69,000 eventually. You would look at me like I need to be in an insane asylum because you'd be like, the fuck? Like you'd literally be like, this dude is insane. This dude's crazy. But from 50K, it's only a 20x to $1 million. It's I don't think you guys understand. I mean, at least people that don't get the whole $1 million a coin thing or like, they just think it's crazy. I think it's inevitable to happen. I think it's just a matter of when, not if. And I don't think we're stopping at 1 million either. I think, you know, as it says on my channel, it's going up forever. This will go up forever. I genuinely don't think that there's a way that it just doesn't happen. And this is mathematically programmed to go up forever. It is the most scarce asset in the world, and nothing is going to stop it. I mean, it's literally unstoppable at this point, and it's kind of insane. Well, I hope this video did you guys some good. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm chatting a lot, but yeah. So I think we're going to $250,000 this cycle, and that's about it, guys. Hope you guys have a good one. If you guys like the video, please hit the subscribe button, share this video, like this video, whatever. If you guys got any recommendations or criticism or whatever, just throw it in the comments. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching.